Salvete omnes, this is Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and we're getting pretty darn close to the end of the game here. We are now on Wily Stage 3. It's also worth noting that I actually have a working controller set up now, so that should eliminate the problems I had with inadvertently hitting the wrong button. Since it's Wily Stage 3, the music has changed, and we also have some nice goodies at the start of the stage here. I might as well fill up the wire adapter and the ring boomerang while I'm here. And we have a nice shiny 1-up here for the taking as well. Also a nice shiny E-Tank, but I'm still maxed out on those, so that's completely useless to me right now. Why did they make all those item counts 2 digits again? That still makes no sense to me. Down here we have Death, because I can't figure out how to dodge these shield attackers. I know that top one doesn't go all the way to the right, so you'd expect that you could just drop down on the right side of the screen there and you'd be fine. Well, the one time I did try doing that, for whatever reason the shield attacker just went all the way across and hit me anyway. So I don't know what's up with that, but at least they give you a health refill. And I meant to drop down on that top ledge there for more weapon energy, but I missed it. Oh well. No biggie. More ceiling fan enemies, and I completely failed to aim there. Probably want to hang a right here. Now that shield attacker you can completely ignore, you can be a coward like I'm doing and shoot it in the back. Fill up the dust crusher, thank you. That health pickup, if you need more health, it's yours. Boss door already? Well, in a manner of speaking. See, this is what we call the rematch stage, also known as the capsule stage, also known as the stage where we get to refight all our favorite friends, the 8 robot masters. Fell down a huge shaft, and here we are in the teleporter room. Now, I don't actually know off the top of my head which robot masters are in which teleporters, so we're gonna find out for ourselves. And also, since it's rematch time, I'm gonna be using their weaknesses, so you get to see how those battles will play out. Who's behind door number 1? It's Drill Man, and he's not only one of the harder bosses, he also has one of the less effective weaknesses. Okay, he's weak to the dive missile, and admittedly it does at least do 3 damage to him. But that's actually not very much for the classic series. It would be decent for the X series, because Mega Man X weaknesses as a general rule suck. Like, you're lucky to get 3 damage with those. Whoa! Hey, personal space issues, buddy! Also, I don't really get the weakness system in Mega Man 4. I guess probably a lot of it has to do with the fact that there really aren't many elemental-themed robot masters. Like, there's no fire boss, there's no ice boss. But, like, why is Drill Man weak to the dive missiles, for instance? Is it because drills are associated with mining, and missiles are explosives, and you use explosives to blow up things that you might mine in, like mountains and caves? Well, the point is, Drill Man just took a dive. Who's up next? Bright Man. He is weak to the rain flush, but before we do that, we must shoot him! There, now he can't use his flash stopper on me. So I guess this one does sort of make sense. I mean, rain is made out of water. Really, I'm Amelia? Rain is made out of water? No kidding. How many semesters of college did it take to figure that out? Shut up, random voice. Rain is made out of water, and water has a habit of shorting out electronics. Now, neither Dr. Wily nor Dr. Cossack has made a robot master called iPhone Man, probably because he would break every time he landed on the ground. So that means Brightman has to take the full brunt of Toadman's weapon. Sorry to rain on your parade, Brightman. I'll admit that water and light bulbs don't really go well together either. Especially if it's acid rain, I'd think that would be even worse. So, who's Robot Master number 3? Skullman. And his weakness is the Dust Crusher, and he could very well kill me if I get careless. Well, I guess he's sort of an ancient artifact type Robot Master, and dust does get on old things, so maybe that's the logic behind that one. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Whoa. Okay, good. I did survive his battle. Let's see. Next up is... oh, Dive Man. Dive Man isn't too hard, but if you ask me, he's actually more difficult with his weakness. He's weak to the skull barrier, and the thing about the skull barrier is to use it, you have to be right up close to whatever you want to kill with it. Dive Man is not a boss you want to be close to. So fighting him with the skull barrier sucks. Everything about the skull barrier sucks, actually. See, I'm gonna run out of ammo for it and probably run out of health. Oh, hey, I actually killed him with it! Because, like every other take I've had so far, I died before I ran out of skull energy before Diveman ran out of health, and I died at least once, too. Oh, Diveman, you just got skulled. Yeah, you know, unless you're specifically trying for the weakness weapons like I am, I would not recommend fighting Diveman with his weakness. Just use the Buster. I didn't do it this time because I figured, well, you guys have already seen what it's like to fight Diveman with just a Mega Buster. You saw it in episode 2. So let's do something a bit different. Robot Master number 5. Oh, Toadman. It's you. You thought Toadman was easy before. Well, now we have a weapon that does 4 units of damage to him. Yeah. I'm sorry, but... Toadman, you're pathetic. Need I drill it into you anymore? That was quick. So, who's behind the 6th teleporter? Dustman. He's easy. He's also weak to the ring boomerang. Now, I don't have any theories for that one myself, and that was a badly timed jump. But one thing one person I remember suggested is perhaps he's weak to the ring boomerang because rings are circles, and circles can represent recycling. Meanwhile, he deals in garbage, so... And again, badly timed jump. Why am I, like, so bad at jumping over this right now? I didn't have that problem during his actual first fight in his stage that I recall. But who cares? Dustman's easy, and he's dead now. Sorry, but I just knocked Dustman out of the ring. Time for the 7th Robot Master, I guess. And it is Ringman. He's weak to the Pharaoh Shot, and if you fully charge it, it actually, I believe, does 6 damage to him. I think uncharged it only does 2. And also, apparently, I'm sucking at fighting Ringman, too. Yeah, again, you probably don't need to use his weakness, but it does help. Well, by process of elimination, there's only one possible Robot Master who can be in the last teleporter. Sorry, Ringman. Life isn't Pharaoh. And speaking of Pharaoh, it's Pharaoh Man! The only boss who can actually be affected by the Bright Stopper. Stand here, mash the B button, and if necessary... Wow, I got hit by a stationary projectile! I'm amazing at video games! But yeah, all you really have to do is just repeatedly flash him, stand here, and shoot him. I mean, this fight makes Toadman look like something amazingly difficult. Okay, good, I'm at full health. Not exactly full weapon energy, but full health. Also have a throat full of phlegm, apparently. Teleporter number 9? Of course, it's Dr. Wily. Now, naturally he has multiple forms. I actually don't remember what his weakness is for the first form, but you don't really need it, because Charge and Mega Buster shots kind of destroy everything anyway, so... Does he always shoot 3 shots at a time? Because that could be a useful pattern to know. Some of them go just straight across, some of them go down a little like that. This first form is easy enough. See, I haven't gotten hit yet. Now watch me get hit. Oh, hey, I didn't. The second form, on the other hand, you do want to use his weakness. The second form is weak to the Drill Bomb. An interesting thing to note about the Drill Bomb is you can actually make it explode in midair, if you time it right, by pressing B again after there's already a bomb out. And you pretty much have to do that to hit his weak spot there, which is that little turquoise thing there. Wow, Sprite Flicker! And I'm going to use an E-Tank, because I do not feel confident enough in my abilities to survive here. I have 9 of them. Well, 8 now, so whatever. But yeah, oh hey, he's dead! What a waste of an E-Tank! But he escaped! Now, so you actually can hit that weak spot with the Mega Buster, but it pretty much has to be fully charged. Oh yeah, about that other path in Cossack Stage 4. Let's check it out right now. Because, well, I forgot to do it sooner. Back up to the top of me. See these guys. Are there going to be pit enemies here? Oh, yes, they are. Yeah, I'd have to say I think the other path is probably better. Well, this one does give you a 1-up, so there's that. Hey, that was, like, pretty good timing there. Whoa. And more ninja shield attackers. But here's where the paths meet up again, and more shield attackers. So yeah, there we have it.